Eh, Hello, good evening to all of you. It's lovely to speak to all of you. I'm Arvind from Purnia, Bihar, again with you. Today I will teach you grammar portion and my topic is subject verb agreement. Earlier I have taught you tense, voice, determinants. So this topic is useful for academic and general competition. You should know there are three terms used for this topic. First one is syntax, another one is subject verb agreement, and third one is subject verb concord. What are the differences? Let us know. Syntax has wide range. In subject verb agreement, we will read how verb agrees with subject. But in syntax, we will read how verb, not only verb, but other parts of the sentence agrees with subject. For example, we are doing our work ourselves. We, this is your personal pronoun. Doing, this is your are is your plural verb. Our, this is your possessive case or possessive adjective. Ourself, this is your reflexive pronoun or emphatic pronoun or self pronoun. So, syntax has wide range, and in syntax we have to read subject verb agreement. Okay, now listen carefully. I'm going to start subject verb agreement. Suppose there is a noun, boy, girl, teacher. If we use s, it will be changed into plural. Boy, singular, plural, boys, girls, singular, girls, plural, teacher, singular, teachers, plural. It is only for noun. But if there is a verb, it is always in plural form. For example, read, it is in plural form. Play, it is in plural form. Write, it is in plural form. If we use s or es at the end of the verb, it will be called singular. Read, read, singular. Play, singular. Write, singular. Okay. So after using s in verb, it changes into plural, singular. But if we use s or es at the end of noun, it will be in plural form. So you should know it is not. You will not get it in dictionary. You will get it. You will get play. So it is also called dictionary form of verb. I think it is clear to you. Now I am going to tell you the first rule of subject verb agreement. What is it? Singular subject is followed by singular verb. Listen, the first rule of subject verb agreement. Singular subject is followed by singular verb. A doctor is in operation theatre. Subject, a doctor is in singular form, is will be used here. It is in singular form. Okay. But in this rule, we get two exceptions. First exception, I'm just going to explain it. In optative sentence, subject is however in singular form, the verb will be used in plural form. Again, I'm telling you, in optative sentence, we get singular subject, the verb will be in plural form. What is optative sentence? Let us know. Sentences containing wish, pray are called optative sentence. Okay, for example, God bless you. God save the king. Okay, in this sentence, someone wishes, someone prays. So it is called optative sentence. Now look here, God, it is in singular form. It will be saves the king. But we use God save the king. We never use God saves the king. God bless you. We never use blesses you. So it is in exception. In optative sentence, however, the subject is in singular form, the verb will be in plural form. Look, one sentence again, I'm telling you, you should not have any confusion. God lives in heaven. This is not optative sentence. That's why we will use here God lives in heaven. It's okay. It's the first exception of first rule. Second second exception. If a sentence starts with if, I wish, as though, such sentences contain imagination. In such sentences, we use plural verb, however, the subject is in singular form. He talks as if he were my boss. Again, I'm telling you, he talks as if he used, he were my boss. If I were a bird, I would fly to you. I in singular form, but the verb were it is in plural form. Okay. If I were a king. Okay. So All these sentences contain imagination, and in such sentences we use plural verb, however the subject is in singular form. Okay, now I'm going to tell you second rule. It is better to the second rule, because in first rule we read optative sentence and sentences containing imagination. In second rule, we will read plural subject is followed by plural verb. Or you can say if two subjects are joined by and, the verb used will be in plural form. For example, he and I were going to market. Ram and Mohan are playing cricket. Okay, it's okay. Now, next rule I'm going to teach you. If two subjects are joined by and both are correlated, the verb used will be in singular form. Again, I am telling you the rule. If two subjects are joined by and both are correlated, the verb used will be in singular form. For example, rice and curry is favorite food of Bengali. Bread and butter is a rich diet. Law and order has to be maintained. Whiskey and soda has been served to the guest. Drinking and driving is dangerous. So in this way, we get subjects. Both subjects are correlated, and these point out one thing. Okay. Now I'm telling you next rule. If two subjects are joined by and the article comes before these two subjects, before these two nouns denoting two persons, verb used must be in plural form. For listen the sentence carefully. The teacher and the poet are attending the meeting. There are two persons. One is teacher, another person is the poet. The philosopher and the writer have delivered a speech. Two persons. But listen to me, be careful. If the article is used with only one subject, it denotes one person, and the verb used must be in singular form. For example, the principal and secretary is delivering a speech. Means the person who is principal, that same person is secretary, because the article has not been used before secretary. One person is attending the meeting. The poet and philosopher is attending the party. Okay, so it is about now I'm going to tell you some further rules. Okay, if two subjects are joined by, as well as, together with, in addition to, including, excluding, along with, the verb agrees according to first subject. Okay, again I am telling you, if two subjects are joined with, along with, together with, like, unlike, including, excluding, together with, the verb agrees according to first subject. Now listen the sentence carefully. Kanta as well as children was playing in the garden. Okay, the verb was has been used for Kanta. Okay, Kanta and children was playing in the garden. Next sentence. Children and Kanta are playing in the garden. The verb are agrees with first subject Kanta. Okay. A car with 4 passengers is tasteless. A car with 4 passengers is tasteless. The thief, not his sons, was found guilty. Okay, in this way we can use it. Now I'm telling you some more rules. If two subjects are joined by and each, every comes before it, the verb will be in singular form. If two subjects are joined by and each, every comes before these subjects, the verb used will be in singular form. For example, each boy and each girl was present in the class. Each boy and each girl was present in the class. Each man and each woman is equal in the eyes of Constitution. Okay, so in this way we can use it. Okay, now I'm just going to tell you some further rules. If two subjects, listen carefully, if two subjects are joined by either or, neither nor, and or, the verb agrees according to the subject near to it. Listen the rule again, I am just going to tell you the rule. If two subjects are joined by either or, neither nor, and or, the verb agrees according to the subject near to it. Now listen the sentence carefully. Either John or I have have gone to Delhi. Means the verb agrees according to the subject near to it. What is near to it? It is I. So it will be we should use have. Okay. Neither John nor girls have attended the meeting. Okay. We will use the verb according to girls. Okay. He or I am responsible for this. In this way we can use it. Okay. It is very important role. So in next part of the lesson, I will teach you some more rules. Thank you to all of you. I will also provide you some written materials of syntax. Okay, in my next video. Thank you to all of you. Have a nice day.